your sun down and set me free. Everything of this world will fade. I'm pressing on till I see your face. I will live that your will be done. I won't stop till your kingdom come. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, lift you higher. Your love, your love, your love, never ending. Oh, oh, oh. You are alive in us. Nothing can take your place. You are all we need. Your love has set us free. Oh, oh, oh.
It's been another day when it seems like faith eludes me. Everything's been so confusing. Fear got the best of me. Now I'm lying here worried about tomorrow, 'cause the weight of everything I don't know is so heavy I can't sleep. But the truth remains the same, even when I don't know what to pray. But what I know is you, my God, are real. No matter how I feel, you've never let me go. And what I know is there will never be a day you aren't just a breath away. And through it all I've got to hold to what I know. To love that's never failing, to hope that keeps on saying, carry on, carry on. What I know is you, my God, are real. No matter how I feel, you've never let me go. And what I know is there will never be a day you aren't just a breath away. And through it all I've got to hold to what I know. Gonna hold to what I know. What
series to mark the World Day Against Child Labor, Al Jazeera returned to a charcoal factory in Manila in the Philippines, where dozens of children work in dangerous conditions. Jamal Allen Dogan first visited the factory 2 years ago and went back to see if conditions have improved.
12-year-old John Simbahon says he's got no time to play. Every day for the last 4 years, he's been here alongside his mother, making charcoal for less than $3 a day.
With what I make, we get to buy food. It's good because I get to have coffee in the morning before coming to work. I dream of becoming a policeman one day so I can help my community.
We love the story of Jesus feeding of thousands in the Gospels. We call it a miracle. But if we look deeper into the text, we will find that the people prepared for this. They cooked and packed meals, journeyed far with their families and friends, and when Jesus wanted to feed the crowd, they came forward to offer what they had to share with all who were hungry. In John, after everyone was filled, there were 12 baskets full left. It is as disciples of Jesus that we do our work in the outreach ministry. In a world of poverty, oppression, and injustice, we shall seek to do charity, seek justice and the common good. Thus, our mission, make life worth living. Outreach is committed to educating and enabling our congregations to understand and act upon critical issues affecting our society today, especially climate change and corruption. In the past few months, Central has partnered with the Philippines Annual Conference in their programs on coastal cleanup and the sign-up drive for the People's Initiative to abolish all pork barrel. This February 28, we held our first coastal cleanup program as a church at Freedom Island. These are the things we commit to do. We will come together again and again to collectively effect change through active participation. Outreach is committed to respond to vulnerable communities affected by climate change and calamities. God has created the world that has balance and beauty. We have been called to be stewards of creation, but we have much to do to undo what greed and apathy has done to our planet Earth. Last year, we came together and trained to organize the Malasakit Rescue Team. Our church has purchased a boat and other materials to respond to people in crisis due to flooding and similar problems. In September 2014, the Malasakit Rescue Team participated in rescue efforts together with the Philippine Coast Guard and other rescue teams at the Talayan village during Typhoon Glenda. Members of our church participate in collecting and packing relief goods and other basic materials to aid communities who have experienced flooding and devastation. We also visited Maalan, Maayon in Capiz in partnership with the National Council of Churches in the Philippines and ACT Alliance after Typhoon Yolanda devastated their land and destroyed their homes. Over 60 families in the area were identified to be in need of weather-resilient homes. Central Church and friends have provided support for the construction of 8 houses and has helped in the livelihood of 10 families. We shall continue to prepare for the challenges of climate change and pray we can respond in concrete and relevant ways. Outreach is committed to sustaining families, especially youth and children. Last year, Central identified 10 families in an urban poor community in Intramuros and is supporting them with funds for livelihood. PhilHealth membership and educational allowances for their young children. We are also giving financial aid to 10 college students of PCU and PLM who need support until they earn a degree. We know that we are enabling them to fulfill their dreams and participate in creating a better society.
Psychology. So, yung benepisyo pong tinulong niyo po sa amin ay napakalaking part po na blessing sa akin kasi sa pag-aaral, isang blessing na nagpo-provide po ng mga onting pangangailangan po. Nagkaroon po ako ng destino po kami sa
sister ko, tatlo pa po kami nag-aaral, 2 college. So, hindi po may iwasan na magkaroon po kami ng financial problem. At mahalaga po sa amin at sa akin personally na merong nag-guide, merong UMC Central na talagang handang magsuporta sa mga katulad namin na pastor's kid na hindi ganun kalaki yung naibibigay. Yung naibibigay na parents namin para sa
tulong po ng Central UMC, malaking tulong po. Kasi gaya ko po sa malayo po natira, medyo mahal po yung pamasahe. Tapos sa tulong niya pa natutulungan na rin po yung pamilya ko na kahit pa paano nababawasan yung binibigay sa akin ng nanay ko para sa iba na po napupunta yung imbis na ibigay sa akin.
Outreach is committed to improving the lives of children, especially street children. In Mark 10, Jesus says, "Let the children come to me, for to such belong the kingdom of God." Today, children are as vulnerable as Jesus was under the Roman Empire. We are surrounded by them on a daily basis, and many of us have seen the children around our church. We have brought them inside the church a few times and given them gifts during Christmas, but we know that they continue to be so separated and different from our own children. We are challenged to truly give meaning to our proclamations that we are all children of God. In recent months, our church has provided space for feeding about 100 street children 3 times a week. Our church provides the meal for 1 day, and the other 2 days are sponsored by other NGOs. This March, we are also providing a space in the church for bathing for children and is called Ligoland. They are provided clean water, soap, and a change of clothes. In June 2015, by God's grace, we are opening a shelter in Silang, Cavite for 25 street children. It will be called Tahanang Susana. This program is committed to feed, clothe, educate, and provide a caring community for them. Already, there are pledges for 3 structures. 1 for the girls, another for the boys, and a third for the common space. Funds have also been given and pledged by individuals to support the children's needs. But we need more partners who will support the program and ensure that it is sustainable. All these programs are an effort to fulfill our sacred task of nurturing children. Nathan Söderblom, the late Archbishop of Sweden, said, "Let no one imagine that they hear the voice of God clearer when they turn a deaf ear to the cries of our world." Our outreach ministry reaches out to the poorest of the poor to make life worth living. This is our service to God because when we hear the cries of the world, we hear the voice of God. More importantly, we know that when we serve the least, the last, and the lost, we serve God.
nang ako'y isinilang, namulat ako na ang pinakamahalaga sa lahat ay tumulong sa kapwa. Mabuti kang tao kapag tumulong sa mga nangangailangan. Itinuro din ng magulang ko na mahalin ang kapwa gaya ng pagmamahal sa sarili. Laging maging masaya para sa iba. Mamuhay ng simple para mabuhay ang iba. Buhay ko, inalay ko na. Magturo sa mga kabataan na walang oportunidad na makapag-aral. Buhay ko, inalay ko na. Bigyan ng pag-asa ang mga nanay na magkaroon ng pagkakakitaan upang buhayin ang kanilang pamilya. Buhay ko, inalay ko na. Ipadama ang pagmamahal at pagmamalasakit sa mga biktima ng kalamidad. Buhay ko, inalay ko na. Turuan at tulungan ang mga batang kalye sa lansangan. Pero, bakit ganun? Mali ba? Hindi ba tama ang paniniwala ko at ginagawa ko? Bakit parang kulang? Narinig ko sa campus ministry, tinuro mo sa tao kung ano ang mabuti at nais nilawin na maging makatarungan ang lahat ng bagay. Patuloy na ibigin ang kapwa at buong mapagpakumbabang sumunod sa Diyos. Tama ako. Yun naman ang ginagawa ko. Tama nga ba ako? Pero bakit sa panalangin niya kailangan kang tanggapin sa aming buhay? Paghariin para maligtas, kailangan ginagawa mo ang lahat ng kabutihan sa kapwa para sa iyo. Dahil iyon ang ginawa mo at nais mong sundan namin. Baliwala ba ang lahat kung di kita paniniwalaan at di kita tatanggapin sa buhay ko? Dahil dapat nakikita ka sa aming mga ginagawa. Dapat maging makabuluhan ang buhay at gumawa para sa buhay na ganap at kasaya-saya. Panginoon, totoo ka ba? Panginoon, kailangan ba talaga kita sa buhay ko? Panginoon, kailangan ba talaga kita sa buhay ko?